Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is John. I'm the owner and operator of a firearms training facility in beautiful Cape Coral, Florida. We are live tonight from beautiful Marathon, Florida. The wife and I are on a little bit of holiday, and didn't want to miss the live. Every we were on a we're on a almost a year run here. August 1st will be a year of doing the lives, and I am not wanting to miss it. So this isn't going to be a long one tonight, but I want to make sure you guys can hear me. If you would comment, please, and let me know. Or the the Wi-Fi is a little spotty here, and I want to make sure you can hear. Hello, Michael. How are you, buddy? Um, I'm glad you're waiting. Oh, he's waiting for Amazon to start his 30-day challenge. Very cool, Mike. Very cool. Thank you for commenting, buddy. I appreciate it very much. If you can, someone comment, let me know you can hear me. Very cool. 5x5 on YouTube. But very good. Very awesome. Obviously, Michael, you can hear me, correct? Somebody let me know you can hear me. Someone let me know, please. That way we can get thing. Okay, you can't hear me, Heidi? Very beautiful. All good. All right. So this tonight, I promised Miss Johnson I would go over an hour. We are in, like I said, we've had a great day. We went snorkeling. We ate a good breakfast. We had a good lunch, and everything is. I will tell you that tonight is all about live drills, or live fire drills, and I pulled some of my videos and put them together. I'm getting a lot of reverb. Let me see if I can switch this out. I don't want to sound so reverbish, if that makes sense. How's that? Is that better? Pulling off the reverb. There we go. Reverb is gone. Awesome, awesome. So yeah, let's go ahead and Chris, I can hear you. A bit of an echo from my room. Okay, so I want to make sure I took the echo off. I appreciate that. All right, thank you, Chris. Hey, I heard you won the third place, buddy. We won't say how many people were in the shooting challenge on Monday night, but congratulations, you physically won third place, and I'm very proud of you, Chris. Very proud of you. A win is a win, my friend. A win is a win. So yeah, so this is kind of neat for me because it allows us to travel a little bit and not miss any of my lives, which is pretty awesome. And Miss Johnson's missing bowling, but I'm not missing my live, so that's okay. It's a summer league. Who cares, anyways? So let's talk about a little bit about the 30-day challenge. If you haven't noticed, the last couple weeks we've been working through our 30-day challenge. We did um, first week was what was it? Grip and stance. Second week was trigger control and sight picture, and those are going to give you your foundation of shooting. And now we're going to give you some real good, what I would consider drills that you can work and get better at the range. And each one of these are backed up by one of my videos. I kind of dig this now. I'm going to start doing this more and more because we put these videos out, and not by your guys' fault. Obviously, you're following me, but sometimes the powers to be sort of don't show everything they should show, if that makes sense. Don't want to say any kind of shadow banning or anything else like that, but it is what it is. We don't get all the views we should get, and I think it has to do with something or other. And I'm not going to say what it is, but you kind of get an idea of what we're talking about. So let's go ahead. And tonight we are going to be checking our messages. We are on. Looks like we are live on Facebook. We are live on YouTube, and we are live on Rumble. If you don't know what Rumble is a 2A friendly YouTube like platform, and we're giving it a try. I mean, it's not the YouTube. It's not as big as YouTube. It's never going to be as big as YouTube. But there are some things that we're allowed to talk about on Rumble that we're not allowed to talk at other places. So get an opportunity, visit Rumble. Maybe you might like it. Maybe you won't. If not, it's another platform you can look at, and it has a lot of neat non woke situations and very 2A friendly. So that's kind of our deal. So let's go ahead and get to um, the PowerPoint presentation tonight and go ahead and go through this. I'm going to try to burn through it this evening to get out of this in 30 minutes or so. I apologize for not going on more than that, but I'm looking outside right now. The sun is shining and the fish are just, I might be able to get a little fishing before dark. Let's go ahead and add this to the stage. All right, what's going on? Oh, there we go. 30-day challenge. All right, so let's go ahead and look at this real quick. We're going to recap. This is week 3 live fire 30 handgun accuracy. And it just talks about what we're going to do, what we started with, and what we're going to finish with, guaranteeing you to get more accurate with a pistol. Very simple and easy. Like I said, we worked on grip and stance. We worked on sight picture and sight alignment. And this week, it's all going to be in regards to a live fire. And live fire is one of those deals that you got to have some idea what you're going to do at the range. You just can't go to the range and just shoot. You got to have a plan. And these drills I'm going to give you tonight will give you that plan. And this talks about what you need. You don't need a ton of stuff, but what you do need a willingness to learn: handgun, ammunition, targets, safety gear, eyewear, and a proper training or journal of some kind. Which your cell phone can help you with this tremendously. Make sure you're leaving the range confident. That's the key thing, I'll tell you. I see too many people go to the range and spend 300, 400 rounds shooting. And I guarantee you they're not leaving happier than when they got there, because accuracy begins to wane when you start shooting that many rounds. So this is week 3 live fire drills, and this is going to be a few of them that I would recommend you guys give it a try. Each one of these, there's a video attached to it. I did put in the week one's 30-day accuracy challenge, and this is videos there for you guys to understand how you need to start this thing. This is the target test or fail test. This is tell me how bad you're doing right now, and as we get further along during this month, you'll get better and better and better. And I did a whole video. I shot this myself, and I'm gonna wait to the end of the month and reshoot it, and I'm gonna show you my before and after, because I'm working on my low and left as well as you guys should be, or whatever your challenge is at this point. Mine is low and left at the furthest distance. That's where I become more challenged, and that's what I want to work on the mostly. So that's what I've been doing. So, week number 1, this is the drill that I think is the best drill for you guys. It's called the line drill. This is a simple, simple drill that you can put together. All you need is that tactical marker. I tell you, in your range, you should have a black magic marker tremendously give you parts. But this line drill gives you a horizontal and vertical line. We've talked about this whole time. Horizontal and vertical is what we want to work on. That horizontal line is your eye line. I mean, the line is your line of dotted up. And that horizontal vertical line is because it impact your point in line. So what I recommend with the horizontal line is start shooting that line and make sure you're impacting on the line or just above the line. If you're impacting below the line, pulling the trigger, or you're looking over the pistol and not through the pistol. Too many people turtle, get in their hand, they take their neck down and box it down instead of into the eye. This kind of make sure we kind of this line drill works horizontally. If you're going to do the couple, you want to start at the top of the line and start using your waist to shoot the line. do not use your wrist to aim the gun. The moment you aim the weapon with your wrist, you've got the weapon at a weird angle. You got it at your line of sight, but your angle of your wrist. And we always talk about a level gun shoots level. So this drill is going to be the one I want you guys to work on the most because this is going to give you that horizontal and vertical impact that you're looking for. What we're always trying to do, guys, is just line the weapon up and be able to engage it. And when you engage the trigger, you're hitting exactly where you're aiming, besides lower than what you're aiming. And this drill here is the first one. It's called the line drill. Now you don't need to shoot all these guys. You just pick the ones that's going to work best for you, if that makes sense. This is the next one I kind of look at, and it is called the control pair. This is putting two shots together as quick as you can. And the control is trying to keep the gun level and not or buffer. This is a great ability for you to work through some of that impacting or some of that pull dissipation. Remember, a pull is when the bullet is low, and dissipation is low on the left. Low left happens an awful lot for people. It's called control pair. This full video here explains what control pair is, and it gives you the ability to become more proficient in step shot follow ups. Okay. Number three is a step back drill. Now, this can be done very easily in the range. And if you look at the target, now this target is downloadable right from, and you have those are 3-inch circles. You have 2-inch circles and 1 circles. The 1-inch circles need to be done at a short distance, yards or less. The 2-inch circles can be done at 5 and 7 yards, and the big circles are done all the way in the back, anywhere from 25 and up. You want to be able to shoot these and how about now? Got me? Can you hear me though? Okay. Sorry about that, guys. Okay, cool. Let me get up my slide here. Huh? I got you. For uploading. Stay tuned, guys. Just having some Wi-Fi issues here at the hotel. Can't have everything. Yeah, week. All right, guys, I'm back. Sorry about that. Number four is a double tap. Double tap is, can you hear me out? Okay, Heidi. The double tap is a great drill because this is to the body, one the head stuff. And the double tap actually works on headshots only. And this is a great drill to go by. Check these videos out. Guys, let me just tell you this. If we're going to run into any kind of Wi Fi problems, I may have to, we'll see how far we get with this. But as soon as we start having multiple problems, I don't want to cause you any issues or anything else like that. But I appreciate you following along with us today. I just wanted to get the live in for the purpose of not missing it because we're almost at a year with the lives. So it's kind of excited for me. Number four is the hopscotch. This is a kind of a cool one. That not only you working up and down, but you're working right and left, and this helps tremendously. A lot of people work from ranges that you cannot move with your weapon, so this gives you the ability to work the hopscotch drill, which is downloadable from the website. And basically, what it is, you got a one up top, two, three, four, five, and six. And each one of those physically is the round count you need to put in there as you're doing it. So, obviously, we remember we use our waist to aim a gun. Well, same thing is when we aim with our waist, we're working right or left. We don't move our arms to aim the gun. We move our waist to aim the gun. If that makes sense. So there we go with the hopscotch drill, which is a great, great drill. All the videos are there to help you. You just need to pick a couple of these to work on when you get out there. Yeah. Okay, Chris. No issue, buddy. All right. So we talked about the control pair one. In the 30-day challenge, we did discuss. I want to make sure you guys really pay attention to your trigger press and your trigger engagement. These are things that are going to help you tremendously get through these drills and become more proficient. Don't forget, last week we talked about trigger press, trigger engagement, and then sight alignment, sight picture. So I want to remind you about those as much as possible, due to the fact that these things are going to really affect you as you get out there. We need to pay attention to our targets. Our targets are going to tell us an awful lot. What are we doing? What's happening? Look at it. What's is it where it's supposed to be? That's what the line drill will do for you. It'll give you the ability to look at something and go, okay, I'm aiming at the line, but I'm hitting below the line or I'm hitting above the line. You're if you're hitting above the line, you're doing pretty good because that means you're not really pulling the trigger too much. You just got to figure out where that weapon needs to be. You most likely got your front post higher than it should be, and that's why you're hitting above the line. But if you're hitting below the line, then you're doing a lot of pulling. This really educates us on how much trigger manipulation causes the weapon to do a lot of crazy stuff. And then we talked about the trigger travel of last week, but we want to add these in these live drive drills because these things like this, how much trigger engagement do we need to put on this weapon to control it? They are go hand in hand to figure out the science of a trigger engagement. Because really, if you kind of lay it all out, there's stance, there's trigger engagement, and there's side alignment, sight picture, and those things really make the difference in controlling and getting more accurate with a pistol. Now we're going to talk about how to aim. This is a great drill, great video. Obviously, in these live fire drills, you need to make sure you understand the three dot system, or if it's a Glock, the box and dot system, and understand where the dots or where the box needs to be more proficient. I get more comments on this video than anything else. Make sure you watch this video over and over and over again and make sure you get the concept of it. This is even going to talk about that 6 o'clock hole we talked about last week and where that front post between the two back posts needs to be on the target to become your best shooter you could be. And then there's that 6 o'clock hold video we talked about last week. Well, definitely will improve your accuracy if you get yourself in a position where you understand sight picture. So I don't know if you can see that in that video, but that's a definitely the 6 o'clock hold video that explains it to a point where it just makes sense to you at that end. And then the f- the common mistakes. We can't figure out the science of a proper shot if we're not uh, understanding what's causing it. And this video here is going to give you the ability the five common mistakes to avoid. And we've talked about these multiple times. It's under gripping, over gripping, too much finger in, too much finger out, um, anticipation, dipping your head. There's so much stuff. Over torquing with your dominant hand versus your non-dominant hand. There's so many little things that can cause inaccuracy, but it's hard for you to fix it if you don't understand it. We put these videos together for you to get your head around it. All right. So next week, our video. Now, this is we know we're going 25 minutes or so, but we're having some audio situations. But the next week, we're going to discuss some advanced techniques and consistencies. This is going to be more in line of drawing and sight, you know, combat accuracy, working on shooting and moving a little bit. And now a lot of you don't have an indoor range that you can shoot and move from, and you may not have an outdoor range you could do that at. But there's definitely a lot of things that we can help you with that you can work on at your home to become more proficient. So as we get further along during these weeks, we're going to get better and better. Hopefully, you guys are out there trying this 30-day challenge. Try to get yourself into more accurate. Remember, this has never been about bullseyes, guys. This has always been about the the paper plate, the 8-inch paper plate. Can I put the rounds in the 8-inch paper plate in a position where I can be more and more accurate further and further and further distance? The more we shoot at further distances, the shorter distance is going to be more accurate for us, if that makes sense. So next week we're going to put a lot of this stuff. Try these drills we put out here tonight. I think I gave you 5 of them. We could go back and look at these real quick. Make sure you understand. I would lay them out commonly. I would put you in the very first one I'd work on is that line drill. From the line drill, the controlled pair. From the controlled pair, the step back drill. And then if I was going to lay one out to you, I would probably tell you the hopscotch and then the double tap. That's how I would lay it out. And then what I want you to do, guys, is I want you to pick 2 of these next week. I want you to work on 2 of these. Work on that line drill. That's number 1. And then pick one of your favorite, whichever one you want to try. And then I want you to send me a picture of your video of your target. Make sure you hashtag it 30-day accuracy challenge if you share it on social media of any kind, and I'll be able to see it. And I highly recommend you comment to us and let us know what how's it going for you, how's it working for you, and that's going to be it tonight, guys. It's only 25 minutes. I apologize for that, but I am on holiday and I actually physically have my Wi-Fi is going in and out as we speak. I'm buffering a little bit here. Hopefully it came through. Until next time, God bless. Be safe and remember, you are your first line defense. We're going to go back to the comments real quick and make sure we say hello to anybody who's there. And Chris, thank you very much, buddy. Appreciate you being here. Michael Blanco, thank you very much. Mike, I can't wait for you to start it, man. Hopefully you'll get that 30-day challenge starting good. 5x5 on YouTube. Good. Thank you, buddy. Appreciate you. Miss Johnson, I love you very much. At least I know I always get you watching, honey. Probably sick of hearing it, but I appreciate you so much. You are my world, and you are my life. Um, Thanks as always. Yeah, thanks, Mike. I appreciate you very much. Hopefully, you'll have a great rest of the week. I know I plan to. We're just going to take a few days off down here. My wonderful son Jacob is at home, and my other son helping hold down the fort. And I've loved them and appreciate them very much. Until next time, God bless. I love you guys. We'll see you next Tuesday, if God willing. Bye bye.